Hey guys, Lou Baboo back here with episode 6 of our Panzeroo Challenge. This is the Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice mod version 6.26 and we are on episode 6 here. So we've finally got all of our industrial capacity done. So now we're building two of these huge, almost two of them, well, one and a bit, of these huge Panzeroo army queues, or build queues. Like I said in the, I think, third episode, we start off with 10 subs, 8 infantry divisions, 2 armored regiments, 2 support, armored support divisions, 2 motorized divisions, 4 medium bombers, and 8 interceptors. That's the main thing you want to keep going in the queue all the times. I'm putting in 2 of these transports here for practicals mainly. As soon as we can build heavy transports, I'm going to start building those. But these are just to build my practicals up. Then after all that, after all the IC that we've built, we've actually been able to start another run of that same queue. So another 10 subs. I threw in 2 casts here, close air support. We're going to use them a little bit in the game, probably going to be maybe 1/8, if not 1/10 of the Air Force. But I'd like to get a couple in the queue early and then get some practicals for them. And then after that, we've started, after our second sub, we've started our next 8 infantry divisions. So from there, we're going to just put the clock on here. Oh, I'll slow it down a bit. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this energy here because I'm waiting for the decision to go to build our autocracy for our economy. Never say it. But I don't know when it's going to happen, and I'd like to just kind of save that a little bit. And then we're going to sell fuel, yes, always. I think we're good on energy. Once we get a bit more money here, we're going to... Okay, maybe I'll sell some more supplies too. We'll take them. And the US. Okay, so now we're actually underproducing. So it's so hard. You got to keep this production queue going at all times with that same queue that Panzeroo built there. I'm going to bring this up to, well, just 10 at least. He says to keep it at 20, but we're already below that. Reinforcements, like he says, at 0. Supplies, I'm keeping it that high so I can get to my 18,000 so I can build that autocracy. And everything else looks good. So what's next on our build queue? We've done our first one, subs. Oh, that means infantry's done. Put our infantry in our existing cores, because they aren't full yet, and they are the same exact thing, so that won't make a difference. Into a core, into a core. So, subs, infantry, then what? What else can we build? I don't want to go too far deep into a second queue here. Might just throw 4 convoys in there just to get the practicals up. I don't know if that makes a difference. We'll do this. We're just on the border. See how this goes. Again, we're doing Panzeroo Challange. It's on ModDB. He set up a little post there stating why everyone couldn't beat the Russians. There's my 2 motorized support, right? So I got these 4 support regiments. Sorry, yeah, 4 support regiments, basically in a division. And when my armor brigades are done, I've already got one that's almost done here. When those two were done, I started these two. And when these two are done, I'll start 2 more of these. And I think that's what he means by his post. If you guys read the post, let me know in the comments if that's what he means. But he's basically stating that he can get these produced 40 to 30 days faster by doing it this way instead of building them all as one division. As soon as we get medium armor, we're going to build medium armor instead of light armor. And we're not going to worry about upgrading the light armor until we go to war with the Soviets. He says the light armor is good enough for France and Poland, obviously. But now we're already need some more IC. I don't know if I'm going to start this third one. What's after infantry then? We had... You know what? Let's do 8 more interceptors. Actually, you know what we should do? Do infantry. 8 of them. Come on, hit the choice. I think we might need more money to sell some of these things. I need 1,000 money. 2nd of January. We get a bunch of choices here right away. There we go. Okay, we don't need 1,000 money. So autarky, I don't know how the hell to say autarky for our economy. And I'm going to do this now because I'm already hitting lows on our energy. He says in his post to keep these at 100 to 150 for oil. So I'm going to take the hit on supplies and start that off. I'm going to leave some supplies in there for now. Still leave it at like 10 plus. I'm not going to allow this because it takes down my supplies and my land amortization. And we should have enough units without that. Oh, now it's a new year, so we got our annual focus, economic boost, and national recruiting policy. So balanced approach, short term, and the wear mark will be our decision. And then we'll slow it down a little bit, just get this kind of going. $280 already. January. Submarine batteries done. Now we can start doing some 1938 tech a little bit. Okay, here's our first submarine. So we're going to put these with 2 groups of 3. This is where all my subs are based. This is where my main fleet is based. And we're going to split this up as we need to. Transports and all that. Another research. 18AA ammo done. I mean, look at this production. And it raises practicals like you wouldn't imagine either. You're done after 1938, I think all your practicals are full. Put 1 down and then add 2 to it. I do the subs a little different than the Air Force. The Air Force I like to do later, because I like to have them all nicely organized in my air units over here on the right. The subs not so much, doesn't matter, I'll just pick and choose them. And we're going to have basically subs in every port along the UK when we're fighting. And it's going to tear them apart. We're hoping for about 82 at the start of the war. Right now we've got 13. Interceptors 14, we want about 150. And infantry divisions, we want about 104. So we're getting pretty close to infantry already. if I turn this up to full, like, it would be, it's almost too much to handle with all the actual completions of units and stuff like that. Like, it just keeps coming and coming and coming. Once these two are done, we're going to build 2 more of these guys here. These motorized supports, or these support divisions. And they're done on the 28th. Couple techs done. Range finding, artillery carriage. I'm going to go back up to the start here, and I'm going to start looking at 1938 techs that I want to do. As we can. I want supply production. Be good for now. Heavy industry is done. Road network, keep those going. Top. So you look at our industry just starting to tax our resources now. Man, we need that autocracy. I don't know what the frick they say. But we are going to trade some more. Ooh. Nobody can afford them right now. This will take a bit. This is where it's going to start getting hard. Small tower tank. He doesn't say whether he takes the autocracy, whatever it's called. Done. First Panzer, I'll show you how we attach those after, but those are done now, so we're going to actually do our second support divisions, right? So 2 more. And I'm going to put them at the top just because I want them to finish, like he says, at the 238 days. I think our IC's all ramped up. Oh yeah, we're going full bore here. Second one. Okay, so this is how we attach them. We basically just take our first attach. Now we've got a full division, armor division. Whoop. 2 full, right? That's starting. We've also got 3 in here. So I'll show you how to switch over pretty easily. Okay, so we've got the reserve division has the 3 Panzer divisions in it, and we want to throw them into the 3rd Panzer Army Corps. We just open it up like this, and we move over our first, second, third. Right, now we take this, select all, move over to the Visit Panzeroo. Manpower went down a little bit. Really gotta sell some more fuel and get these resources up. It should be telling me to do my start my autocracy. Okay, our first semi-motorized, put it in different positions so we can keep where it is. And now that those are done, right, those are going to be, oh, wait till it's done. Actually, I have IC to spend, so we're going to just do it. This one probably go up to 55, 56. We'll do our 2 motorized, semi-motorized divisions. And we need 10 more subs too. Support's done. I know it's kind of slow, but the way that he builds like this, you cannot. Another one of these to reduce our. Hopefully, we can get our consumer goods to go down. Hold on, I'll go back to what I was saying in a sec. Let's see if this goes down. Nada. It's a 60% chance, but it's supposed to go down by 1.2%. Sometimes it fires every time. This time, no good. Nope. We do have some stuff to get rid of. So our 8 interceptors are done. We're going to put 8 more in the queue. Put them all in there, like Alex says. It's a lot easier, trust me. It's so good. So if you keep looking at your stack here, you've got... Now I've got these doubled up, which is okay, but I got to keep in mind that I want to keep those initial ones kind of on the top of the queue. So I want to go back to interceptor, get my 8. Still waiting on these 4 bombers, which is fine. But I want to move these up. This secondary infantry thing, actually I can move these 2 up too, but this secondary infantry right here is not as important as the first ones or keeping the queue going. We're about the 5th of February here. I'm going to stop the episode here, guys. Just a recap, we are still building our IC up insanely. Panzeroo's build is working beautifully. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more of them, of course. Again, this is the Black Ice mod version 6.26 for Hearts of Iron 3. And we'll see you in episode 7. Thanks a lot, guys.